Good afternoon. It is 12:32 when we are recording this. I'm still tracking showers across mid-Missouri, but they're largely pushing towards the southeastern edge of our viewing area. So from really Herman towards Camdenton, that's our best axis of moisture still left out there. Most of this going to be pushing out towards the southeast, and we'll likely see drier conditions throughout the rest of the afternoon, with the exception of those closer towards I-44. A lot of gray skies out there right now. We're not going to see clearing just yet, but once we get towards again, closer to 7, 6 o'clock, we might see our cold front push through just in time to see a few shots of a sunset out there tonight. You can really tell where the cold front has been. We've not seen much rain at all north of that cold front. As it pushes through, we're going to take this chance for rain further and further away, and you can see where it is. Again, we don't have hardly any precipitation estimates from north of that cold front. South, maybe closer to a trace. So not entirely a washout, some light showers, and that's about it. But again, we're looking at some clearing not far away, just on the other side of Kansas City. We've got those clouds starting to thin apart. Lingering showers, again, is what we're tracking throughout the afternoon. Heading into the overnight, beyond 7 o'clock, the thunderstorm threat to our south still lingers, but we will be dry. Everyone from really Fort Leonard Wood off towards the north, not expecting much more rain beyond 7 o'clock. And that thunderstorm threat going to be south of us as well, even throughout the afternoon hours. So heading into early tomorrow, that dry weather's settled in. That colder air moving in out of the north, it's drier, it's settling in, some dry air close to the surface. That will be important in just a second. We'll remind you, but we're looking at more sunshine throughout the middle part of the day. Some high and thin clouds try to work back in towards the evening hours. You'll notice again that air moving in out of the north thanks to these blue streamlines. You can kind of tell that, but we've got that cloud cover aloft moving in out of the south. So different things are happening at different levels. We've got moisture moving in overhead. That will try to bring in chances for rain for early Sunday morning. Whatever we do see start to populate on radar will likely have a lot of dry air to fall through, again, thanks to that north air moving in. So we'll likely see some of that rain starting to evaporate as it falls, but eventually we will get rain in across mid-Missouri, really closer towards late morning, early afternoon. That's our better chance for rain. Some of these may have a few rumbles of thunder embedded in them as well. We've got some convective available potential energy out there, but it's going to be pretty high up there. So we're just generally looking at some general thunderstorms, not expecting any severe weather. Don't be surprised, though, if you hear a few rumbles of thunder. Sunrise right around 6:30. We'll have some dry time, I expect, for most of us. We'll be mostly cloudy, maybe a few peaks of sunshine, but I don't think our real chance for rain starts till about 9 or 10 o'clock, and that's going to be on the western edge of mid-Missouri. If you're closer to Gasconade County, Montgomery County, you've got a bit more dry time Eastern morning. 8 to 10 o'clock, I think, is about the arrival time for folks to the west. Closer towards Highway 63, up and down that corridor, we're looking at generally around late morning, early afternoon, and then really beyond into eastern half of our viewing area. We're talking more like early afternoon, I think, for most folks. So if you've got an egg hunt, maybe early morning's your time frame. If you're towards the west, you don't want to wake up that early, maybe late afternoon, because this won't linger forever. We'll start to talk about drier conditions and towards Sunday afternoon and evening, especially for those on the west. Heading into Monday and Tuesday, things are looking cooler. We're still well below average. Our average for this time of the year, about 67 in terms of high temperatures. We don't quite get there until late next week, where we've got a few more rain chances on the board.